when rich kids were never told no as a child. Entitled children.
Having
Am I
rich
right?
parents often leads to a privileged and entitled life.
And the thing about these kids, I love when they get instant karma. I just love it because, like, it feels fair, you know?
But what happens when rich kids have to face the harsh reality of life?
Dad, help me. Please help me.
I'm not helping you.
Here are 3 rich kids who were never told no as a child, and their spoiled behavior backfired on them.
I mean, not really. It's not like they were not told. She was just told right now no by her own dad. It just, she never took no as an answer, I guess.
Starting with Alexandria, who on September 18th, 2022, refused to leave her father's car. The father tried everything, but she simply refused to get out of her father's car.
Exactly. Like, it's not like they didn't say no, just they don't want to listen.
Why is he
Entitled.
I don't know. She's got a lot of problems in life and can't seem to solve them. So I offered to give her a ride, and now...
This is my dad, and I think he's, I don't know exactly what's going on, but he has the key to the car, so I'm just waiting on him to get out of the building.
You're waiting on him to what?
To get out of the building, to come drive the car. He just parked us here, so I don't know.
Yeah, but you know he doesn't have to drive you anywhere. But it's his car. He doesn't have to take you anywhere if he doesn't want to.
I understand. Well, he already took me here, so I'm in the car. I'd like to, you know, go back to my house whenever he's ready, basically. So I'm just sitting in the car.
Okay, but do you realize that if he doesn't want to take you, you have to get out because it's his car, it's his property?
I don't think so. I think
No,
because
I'm letting you know that that's how that works.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be sitting here. So, whenever he's ready.
But he doesn't want to drive. You don't want to drive her home?
No, I do not.
I think he might be having some sort of like early dementia or something, but he is not acting like himself. We were just gonna go to Starbucks, and then he said that he had to go, and I can't remember if he said he needed to take a package somewhere.
He had me bring her down here. I got her a couple of gift cards because she doesn't have a job.
He did. He just got me a gift card.
She's supposed to be in a rehab facility, but somehow managed to get kicked out of it and showed up back at the apartment. So I felt sorry for her, my mistake. Gave her more money, gave her more things to do, took her here so she could get food. Not only did she not get food, she refused to get out of the car, and now she refuses to get out of it at all.
I'm just trying to spend the day with him,
sorry,
or
Alex,
like
I know this is crazy,
go out and run errands. We're just trying to run errands.
When the father
I feel so sorry for the dad. Like, it's unbelievable that he's trying to help his child who you can clearly see needs help. His daughter needs help. She needs to go to rehab, and he's trying his best to figure out how to handle the situation. It is so, she's taking advantage. Yeah, a lot of kids who are on drugs take advantage of their parents. A lot of time, like, the parents have to say no. They have to find a way to, like, let them go and put them on the street at the end, like, because every time you help them like that, they just take advantage, and you cannot help them. You literally can't. If they don't want to help themselves, even if you are the parent, you cannot help them.
reiterates that he has no intention of driving her, she waves off his refusal as unusual behavior and quickly diagnoses it as a sign of early dementia. Alexandria, who was unemployed and had gotten gift cards from her father, refused to use the cards and instead chose to remain in the car.
Well, I think there's a misunderstanding. I think something's going on with my dad because he's not acting like himself.
No, he's acting pretty normal to me.
No, I think he's acting like he's
Executive on
got a
a
problem.
2021 blue, four-door registered in Jacksonville.
Maybe like he has early onset like dementia, Alzheimer's.
It turns out that Alexandria has an issue with drugs and was supposed to be in rehab, but somehow ended up back at the apartment. The father, full of compassion for his daughter, wanted to create an opportunity for precious father-daughter time. And that's how we got to this standoff. Or should we say, sit-off. As the situation escalated, she started arguing with the police, demanding they should call a judge or simply give a ticket instead. By this time, the police are reaching their limits, and an officer attempts to pull her out of the car. However,
To be honest, you guys, if I were the father, I would just take her to her house, whatever, and just let her go. I would not even bother calling the police or anything, but at the same time, he's so fed up with it.
Alexandria resists. When the officer left her and tried to talk sense to her again, Alexandria began claiming she was assaulted and threatened to press charges for assault and being held against her will.
I would like to press charges for assault, an assault charge. I just was assaulted. Battery. I want to press charges for battery.
You don't get that. It's lawful.
I want to press charges.
It's a lawful.
I would like to press charges.
You don't get to.
I'm being held against my will.
Great, get out of the car.
No, I'm being held against my will. Please leave.
No. So these are the options. You can get out of the car. You can leave on your own accord. You can walk away, or you're going to end up going with us.
Get a judge or something. Like, I don't know what else to tell you.
You need to get a
Judge
job.
and a jury and take me to trial. Like, I don't really understand.
Exactly. Come on, let's go.
Mail me some papers. I mean, I don't know. Like,
Would you like me to mail you?
whatever the charges are. Like, let me know.
Well, right now
Are you gonna
the
give me a
charges
ticket?
are
Why don't you just give me a ticket?
Well, we could give you, but you have to get out of the car. That's the problem. So the main
Or a
problem-
verbal warning? Be like, hey, please don't sit in people's cars again if they don't want you in them.
So that we've tried that. We're trying to get you out.
No, you didn't. But anyway,
So
my
here's the
dad
issue.
is obviously like demented and he's got like an issue that I can't diagnose, right? I don't know what to do.
Nevertheless, the officer soon ran out of patience, pulled her
Bruh,
out of
honestly, they had so much patience with her. Like, a long time ago, I would just push her out of the car. They really are so patient and listening to her blabble and wasting their time.
the car and escorted her to the police car. At this point, it dawns on Alexandria that she is actually being arrested, and in a moment of panic, she calls out to her father for help. This is ironic, considering that she is now asking for the help of the person whose expert diagnosis earlier determined that he is at the onset of dementia.
Yeah.
Because what's going to end up happening is you're going to get forcefully taken out of the car, and I don't want to do that. Because I don't want us to get hurt, and I don't want you to get hurt. So I really would like you to get out of the car so that we don't have to force you to get out of the car, or that force doesn't have to be used.
Defiance.
That's your choice.
Defiance.
So you understand the risk that you're taking with this, right? Okay. That's...
No. You're touching me. What are you doing? No, I'm not touching you. Why?
Put your hands behind your back.
No.
You're under arrest.
No.
You're going to be
I'm
placed
not under arrest.
You
I'm
are.
under cardiac arrest.
You're
No.
placed under arrest for trespassing and resisting.
You can't do that.
We can.
No, you're not going to. You're not going to. Stop.
I
Stop.
feel like this is literally the first time in her life that someone did this to her. This is the first time someone tell her, "Oh yes, we are, sweetie. Your no means nothing."
You have to.
Stop.
What the fuck? And like the way she's talking and everything. This person got everything in her life.
I wish we didn't have to.
Stop.
So
We tried to
entitled.
work it out with you.
Stop.
For whatever reason, you decided
Stop.
not to.
Stop policing me.
I'm sorry that this is the way that it had to go.
This is not the law. This isn't lawful.
It is though.
Alright. I'm not resisting.
Dude, imagine how heartbroken the father is right now. Like this is the last thing he wanted. The last, he feels like the biggest villain right now, you guys. But he has to do it. There's no other way.
No.
Look how she's talking to the police officers. She doesn't respect anyone or anything.
Stop searching me. Stop touching me. I have to search you. You're molesting me. You're sexually assaulting me.
Stop.
You are sexually
Stop.
assaulting me. No.
She's not.
Yes, she
No, she's
is.
not.
Dad, help me. Please help me. Please help me.
Stop.
Get off me.
Stop.
Get off me.
Stop. Resisting.
Now you're getting a felony.
Get off me. Stop touching me.
But Alexandria isn't done. When the officers try to search her, she screams at the officers not to touch her, and when that doesn't work, she accuses the officers of sexually assaulting her. But even
Yeah,
the
we heard
false
that.
accusations didn't help, as the police tried to put her inside their vehicle. She was willing to try everything, from fighting to raising accusations so that she could be released. If only she thought about that earlier. Eventually, the officers uncuffed her and managed to put her into their vehicle, but not before she fought them and attempted to kick the officers.
Do you guys have like some sort of like commercial health?
Why the fuck would they uncuff her? Why would you do that? She's crazy. You don't do that. She will scratch your face. Look at her nails.
Do not fight us, okay?
No.
What are you so scared of? I don't want to give back my keys. I want them. Why don't I get the keys? No, don't touch me. See? You're touching me again. Stop it. Open the door for me. Stop touching me. I don't want to. No, what are you doing now? No, same thing you were doing before. Just going back and forth. Okay? You're under arrest. Miranda rights. Miranda rights. No. If you resist,
Dude, I literally was watching Charlie's video about one of these entitled Karens who made a car accident. Like, he uploaded it yesterday, I think. And this woman was so drunk and she was thinking that she was so entitled, thinks she's so smart, and she was constantly mentioning Miranda's and Miranda rights. And I had to Google it to see what Miranda rights is. And like, the officers don't even have to give you Miranda rights. This is these are only if they are prosecuted for something or whatever, then they have to say it, or if they are under questioning or something like that, then they have to give them Miranda rights. But it's on the when it comes to arresting like this, they don't even have to. It's their will. It's their choice.
I'm resisting.
Yes, you are. So stop. You've already got battery on LEO. Stop.
On a Leo?
Yes.
On an August birthday? On a Leo?
On an August
I don't want to be
birthday.
handcuffed. I don't want to be tied down. Stop it.
She's so out of it.
You're constricting me. I can't breathe. You're constricting me. You're not doing anything. You're hurting me. You are
Sweetie, if you cannot breathe, you would not speak that much. You would actually try to breathe.
physically hurting me right now. My chest hurts, my head hurts, my hands hurt, my wrist hurts.
Then don't resist.
And my shoulder blades, and my shoulders, and my back. Which is where all my organs are, by the way, so thank you. You're not cooperating.
And my back, where are my all organs are? Well, thank you. Well, I didn't know that all our organs are in our back. I thought they were in our stomach, but I guess I don't know.
You are not cooperative. We are not a co-op. We are not a co-op. We are not a corporation. We're not a co-op. You're not a cop. You're a robber. You're stealing me. You're kidnapping me. You're abducting me. Ow, you're hurting me. Ow.
Because you're resisting,
Stop
sweetie.
doing it.
Have a seat.
Sit
back. Sit back.
Don't touch my boobs. What the?
Just sit down. None of this would happen. Yeah,
Yeah, finally, he's so done. He's so done. He's a man, he's strong, and he's constantly being so sweet and so polite. And this is the first time he actually used the force and the power he has. And now she's freaking out because she's a woman, and now she sees what a strong man can do. These entitled women don't know what a strong man can do, because men can be so respectful and so nice and not even try to use 10% of their power. And now she fucking sounds like a chihuahua.
I know.
She tried to bite me. Oh, she tried to bite him, guys. Let's see this.
just sit down. None of this would happen. Yeah, me. You're creepy as you creeper.
She tried to bite you, by the way.
She tried to bite you. Ah. She tried to bite the girl.
Sit down.
Get me out of here. Get me out. Let me out.
It's not happening, so.
Open the door.
She can't put the seat belt on herself. She has handcuffs. What do you mean?
Can I go?
Wait. She doesn't have seat belts on.
I need to the hospital right now. I can't breathe. I'm too hot. I can't breathe. I'm gonna have a seizure.
I just turned the AC up for you, okay? You gotta give it a second. I just turned off the AC. You'll be able to get some air in a couple seconds, okay?
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
Take me to the hospital. Take me to the ER. To the ED. Take me for medical clearance.
You'll get medical clearance at the jail.
No, they don't medically clear you.
They do.
Oh, I honestly, Brandon, I don't agree with you that he's going overboard. They were arresting her first. They let her handcuffs. Still, she abused it, so they cuffed her again, and she didn't want to cooperate and go inside the vehicle. She wanted to bite her, so he took her head and he pushed her head away from the woman's hand. He was protecting his police officer, his friend, and his colleague. He didn't do it just to hurt her. He did it to actually save the woman. If you go back into the video, you will see.
No, they don't.
Absolutely.
No, they do not. They do an intake form. That's not the same. I need a physical exam.
None of this would have happened if she's not resisting. None of it. So it's on her.
You're resisting. I don't know who you are. You're kidnapping me. Give me a ride. Give me a ride home.
Give me a ride home.
Far around.
Ultimately, Alexandria was taken to jail, where she will face charges for trespassing and resisting arrest. While Alexandria doesn't care for the word no, our next rich kid doesn't even have the word no in her dictionary. On February 21st, 2022, in Florida, police received a call regarding a suspected drunk driver. An eyewitness reported a concerning incident involving a Tesla, mentioning a near collision with a palm tree. The driver proceeded to reverse, causing
with
tires
a
to
palm
screech
tree?
and posing a threat.
A collision with a palm tree? Like he hit a palm tree, right?
To pedestrians nearby before hastily driving off.
I honestly thought when somebody says collision, it's like both cars need to go same speed or almost same speed and hit each other. And a palm tree is just standing by, you know? Like, I didn't know collision could be just like hitting something. Now I get it.
Subsequently, a be on the lookout alert was issued for their identified vehicle. Shortly after, a deputy spotted the Tesla parked by the roadside. As the deputy tried to approach the car, the driver accelerated and fled the scene.
5111, I'm in pursuit again.
Man, imagine people actually choosing to become an officer as a career, which is every single officer, man. This job is so stressful.
We're taking a left, a right on
So
Jamaican
stressful.
Street.
Poor palm tree.
Taking a left on North Bahama Drive.
Man, this is harsh. He stopped.
We're stopped again. Turn off the vehicle! Sheriff's office!
When they start screaming, it scares you so much, but they have to.
Stop me over.
She's on a phone?
They're arresting me! No, dude! What are you doing?
Don't fucking resist.
Why did he go so hard immediately on her? Because she came out with her hand up?
What are you doing, dude? You didn't even know me!
Doesn't need to know who you are.
Arresting me!
Stop resisting!
Dad! Dad!
Because she's resisting to stop, but she did stop. She did stop. Okay. Okay, she could have been armed. Also, she tried to evade. But I feel like this guy, compared to the other police officer, this guy's really aggressive with her. She stopped after a while, but she didn't stop immediately. Yeah, I agree. I understand that, but also I feel like sometimes women get scared. Like, maybe it's because, I mean, I'm a woman, so I'm thinking of emotions. Maybe she panicked and she decided to... She chose wrong actions and then she regretted it and she stopped. And I understand it's not an excuse. I know it's not an excuse and it comes with consequences. Every decision you make, every step you make in your life comes with consequences. But I'm so sad that the consequences are these. Plus, she was on the phone while driving because he immediately stopped and told her to get out, and she was already on the phone with someone, with her father apparently, which is also a crime. Probably her father is the one who even told her to stop driving. She didn't know what to do. Dude, isn't this like worse? Why don't people think, like, don't resist an officer? Do everything an officer wants you to do. Because if you don't do that, it will hurt you. Or maybe it will lead you to dying. Like, why are you resisting? Just go with it.
What am I doing?
Just follow the rules.
One detained.
Why are you doing this? Why are you doing
Is there someone else in the car?
Eventually, the police caught up with her and arrested her. Despite DUI, running a red light, and resisting the police, this rich kid feels she is in the right to make demands. She repeatedly requested to speak with her father and refused to cooperate with the authorities. The police attempted to conduct field sobriety exercises to determine if she was driving under the influence. Throughout their interaction, her behavior appeared erratic, and she continued to demand contact with her father, even though she was an adult.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
She's intoxicated. I find her parked right here.
Intoxicated.
She sees me.
Did you take a test? No.
So he was stopped. She was stopped. She saw the police officer who approached her. They saw each other, and then she decided to run away.
Swerving, running stop signs. And then she gets out of the vehicle. I have her taser point. I'm telling her, like, just stay there. She gets out, and then she runs back in the vehicle, rolls up the window, and then takes off flying even faster, like 80 miles an hour.
Oh. That's why he reacted that way, because twice she already ran away from him.
The police. I didn't know that.
I didn't know he was the police. The sound of a police car, him saying that he's a police officer. I only told you 10 times.
I only told you 10 times.
He didn't sign
Did you see this?
He didn't do that.
Did you see this?
Oh no.
Oh no, because I could hear his sirens on the radio.
Do that. Okay. If I saw that, I would have.
Because she's drunk as F, that's why. Because she's so drunk.
I know, that's where it was.
All the lights and sirens.
Not doing this.
What is she doing?
You're lucky I didn't tase you, I swear.
Lean against the car.
Who are you guys? What are you doing to me?
I'm sorry, but she's so drunk that her brain resets every 5 seconds. And every 5 seconds she asks the same question. Who are you guys? What am I doing here? What's going on? She already forgot. So no wonder she didn't know that he's a police officer. She thought maybe she was chased by a criminal.
Why? Why
What do you want to do? And what do you need me to do?
We got fleeing and eluding, reckless driving. I want to do a DUI investigation.
This rich kid continued asking to speak to her father, refusing to take sobriety tests and arguing with the officers. She thinks her father can make her charges disappear with a wave of a hand. She even went as far as trying to fight the officers.
Who is this guy?
That's my dad.
Okay, well, he's got to go.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dad!
Ma'am!
Dad! Dad!
Is she close home or something?
I've been living on this island for 3 years. Why do you do this to me now? I don't get it.
Code 5. Ma'am.
Can you just talk to my dad? Don't talk to me. I'm here. I'm here.
Code 5. Ma'am, the amount of lives that you just put at risk is ridiculous. Okay? I have no sympathy for you right now. You could have easily killed someone. There are little kids that live in this neighborhood.
She's going towards him.
From me.
Walk up on him like that again.
Oh my god, did you see the hate in her eyes and the way she walked towards him? I'm sorry, that's exorcism shit, brother. She's not only intoxicated, she's possessed. Whoo! That would scare me. She's intimidating.
You do not know how lucky you are you didn't kill someone.
That's how you got your empathy, right?
Alright, I don't know if we can do it, but she's resisting.
Yeah, no. Dad!
Debbie, she's resisting. I don't want to take her out of handcuffs.
Dad, they have no reason. Dad!
Alright, yeah, we're not going to do them. Is she patted down?
Up. Women can search her.
Can I talk to him?
Nope, we're going in the car.
Get in.
I don't know.
Get in!
She's hitting him. Oh my god. Like, this is how they get injured. Why are you resisting? Of course he has to push you. inside, and of course he's gonna hurt you, sweetie. Oh my gosh, she's so strong. She actually pushed both guys, like the woman and the guy. What the hell?
Dad! We got resisting with violence.
You want 11 code 5 PM?
You have a hobble? You didn't tell me why you're bringing me in the car.
Because you were going to jail.
Why?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Why?
Get the hobble.
Why am I going to jail? No!
I already told you why. Resisting arrest, refusing to give
Eventually,
you
her dad
do
came,
DUI.
but to her disappointment, he didn't wave the charges away with wads of cash. Instead, he asked her to obey the police. Only then did it dawn on her that she might be in trouble. So she began to argue legalities with the officers. The officers explained the seriousness of her actions, emphasizing that her reckless behavior put lives at
Look at
risk.
her.
But for
Oh
this
my
rich kid, as long as no life was actually harmed, then it's all good. Her argument seems to be that she shouldn't be arrested when she hasn't hurt anyone yet.
You could have killed yourself, others, and me.
But I didn't. So what are you
Thank God
talking
you
about?
didn't. Thank God.
Right. You're just being... I'm gonna ask you one more time, why am I here?
You're going to jail.
For what?
Reckless driving, DUI, fleeing and looting, resisting an
DUI
officer.
on what? And reckless
Alcohol.
driving on what?
You reckless driving because the speeds you were going and running stop signs, you could have easily killed someone. You had no regard for other people's lives.
Alright, DUI. You want to charge me of a DUI, but you have nothing.
Really? We're gonna let
So
you do a
why
breathalyzer right now. You gonna pass?
Right. You're gonna check that now. But why you say that before?
Because you're drunk.
No, I'm not, homie. This is me.
Eventually, she was charged with DUI, reckless driving, resisting
I
an
just
officer
act
with
like
violence,
that.
and fleeing from an officer.
This is how I
She'll have enough
talk.
time to think about the consequences of her actions in jail.
Bash.
Just when you thought you had seen it all with the
Asshole.
rich kids, though, this 18-year-old
Homie.
takes the cake. What started as
Oh
a
my God,
regular
there's the
water
worst
patrolling
guy?
day in
Okay, let's
Escambia
go.
County for officers Ellie Birkin and Christopher Lugg from Florida Fish and Wildlife took a strange turn when the operator of a pontoon vessel traveling under a bridge flipped them off. This gesture offended the officers, prompting them to chase down the pontoon vessel. Admittedly, flipping off the cops is not a crime and could as well be covered by his freedom of speech, but you better not be making offensive gestures while actively committing a crime.
Put it in neutral. What was that about? What was that about? Flipping us off. You're not in neutral. Put it in neutral. Put it in neutral. Here's who you are. Just put it in neutral.
Driving under influence in a boat?
I'll tell you
Couldn't
what, man.
one guy be...
Bring attention to yourself. We'll come figure out what's up. That's all.
And like the worst part about this, he's not alone. There's so many people in this boat that could have told him no, yet all of them knew that he is drinking and... Is he driving? Do you drive this thing, boat thing? So he was drinking and they were all consent. Like they all have consent. They're all agreeing with it. Like, why don't you think with your brain? Would you let anyone drive under the influence, drive you under the influence? Are you that dumb that would you allow anyone else and put your life into someone else's hands like that? Like, no, I wouldn't even trust myself being drunk or whatever to do something like that, let alone someone else who I don't even know how drunk they are. So all of these people are honestly equally guilty here, not only him. Plus, he is putting other people's lives in danger, not only his own.
Don't grab the boat. Just sit down. Whose boat is this?
It's Freedom Boat Club, but I work for them.
Okay, you work for him?
You work for them?
I don't want anybody grabbing life jackets or anything else I'm asking for. I want him to do it. All right?
Yes, sir. Life jackets, where you want them? All life jackets are in the
All
back.
right, listen to me. I need 9 life jackets, your registration, a throwable, and a fire extinguisher.
All right, throwable.
Officers conducted a safety inspection on a boat, checking for required safety gear.
Okay.
They found alcohol and discovered that all passengers were below 21 and therefore underage. The operator underwent sobriety tests and was arrested for boating under the influence. The officer then used the situation to educate the teenagers about the seriousness of underage drinking and reckless
Idiot.
behavior on water,
Idiot.
emphasizing the risks and legal consequences. He stressed the need for responsibility on a boat, especially considering potential distractions while steering and the danger it poses to all on board and nearby.
So I know that's one. Do you have enough jackets for everybody on the boat?
I have 13 jackets.
Where's the rest of them at?
Ow, that was so loud.
Yeah, well, I know there's only 3 in there, so. We'll get to that second part in a sec.
Nah, just let him get the life jackets. If there's some under the seat, let him get them. You can get up for that.
Oh my god, I can't even look at the video. I am dizzy. I have like I don't know what it's called, but like I get dizzy from the waves.
Yeah, bro. So we do want to.
Seasickness, I think it's called. Oh my god, I can't look at the video. Yeah, I'm getting motion sickness by just looking at it. How?
I'm not being picky. It's just I can't see through stuff.
How?
That's good. That's good. You want to get him on the boat? Look at his eyes.
You're making me so dizzy. Shit. Okay.
Alright, would you be comfortable?
That'll work.
I'm not even in the sea. I'm sitting. Ah, the camera's moving. I'm looking around a bit.
Do it in the back. Here, let go, bud. I'm gonna break away for just a sec because I don't have to worry about bumping y'all, okay?
In the end, the officer drove the passengers to the shore. He talked to the teenagers about abiding by the law. Since underage drinking is just a misdemeanor, he let them off the hook.
This is y'all's boat?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is where it's supposed to be, correct? The switch is off, or the.
What's a misdemeanor? Like something that you are not allowed to do. But I thought if you drink underage, like you get some consequences.
You're good, okay. He's getting arrested for boating under the influence. So.
Okay.
All right. I don't know if he has anything else or duties he needs to do today, but he's not going to be coming back today. So, all right. Do you have any questions or anything?
No.
Do you guys both just work there, just you two?
Yes.
Okay. 10-4. Realize I know you did what you did. You may think that's why we turned around. Definitely grabbed our attention, but you stepped up from the steering wheel, walked to the center of the boat while underway in the middle of a bridge when our boat, which is a bigger boat, has a bigger boat weight, right? And sat there and did whatever you did. Nobody's driving the boat. You know, if that wake hits, if somebody's coming, you're coming around a corner where there's blind corners both directions where dummies never stop. So all that stuff's going on while you're.
Oh yeah, no, I understand. I'm boating. I'm good on. I didn't stand away from the boat at all. I had control of the boat at all times.
You stood in the middle of the boat and held 2 fingers up. How did you have control of the boat?
I only stood one of them. But no, I had a hand on the wheel at all times.
He saw you.
Yes, sir.
You had
standing.
2 hands high in the air.
Yeah.
I promise you, I was like, I waved back thinking you were waving at us. And then I was like, I guess there's something more to that. So
For the flipper who was boating under the influence, the officer stressed how such behavior endangers everyone on the boat, especially in the middle of a bridge with potential hazards. Hopefully, he learns his lesson after a few nights in jail.
Oops.
Having rich-
She is. Okay, basically, in my opinion, this guy is not even close as bad as the women in the video. Because at least he is not resisting. He is lying, but he's not resisting.
something more to that. So
For the flipper who was boating under the influence, the officer stressed how such behavior endangers everyone on the boat, especially in the middle of a bridge with potential hazards. Hopefully, he learns his lesson after a few nights in jail. If you liked the video, hit the like button and
Yeah,
subscribe
that
for
was a
more
good video.
engaging content. Share
Thank
your
you for
thoughts on the
sharing.
privileged individuals in the comments. We would
This woman is possessed. This woman needs a rehab, and this guy just needs to learn his lesson. Yeah, that's all.
love to hear from you. Thank
This
you for
one is
watching.
scary.
We'll see you next time.